Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Counselor Feature Friday. I'm your host, Brian Urban. In these features, we hope to give you some simple tips, tidbits, and tricks to make your days easier and your patients happier. In this feature, we are going to talk about the patient summary pop-up. This is a feature that enables you to access very specific information when you need it. Okay, so we'll start here in the patient administration screen for a patient and go ahead and click on the blue sphere here. What we're going to see is just a lot of information is pulled together in one pop-up. So of course we can see information about the preferred provider and preferred clinic and if they owe us money, and kind of looking through here you can see a lot of important information. Insurance information, current devices, battery size, etc. And then we can see the previous test results in one glance, right? So we can see comparison over time. We also have the ability to take the next step in some cases, right? If we're reviewing this and now we want to create an appointment or a chart note, you can do those functions from within this feature. Okay. Now within the patient administration screen, of course, this information is available in other tabs, but the patient summary pop-up pulls it into one place for you. Now, to show how this can be additionally beneficial, let's go into a patient visit here. So let's say you were working with a patient, maybe testing their hearing, or you're creating your chart note, and a question pops to mind. What is their battery size? When do their warranties expire? What were the last IC10 codes that we used the last time we did a hearing test for this patient? Once again, you can click on the patient summary and see, okay, the last IC10 codes were, right? There we go. The last CPT codes, what are their battery size, what are the warranty dates. You can see that in your workflow. Like I said, whether you are creating your chart note or whether you're currently testing the patient, you can see the info and of course return right back to whatever you're doing, right? You don't have to change screens. You can see it straight away. Let's take another example of this. Let's go back to the patient profile and let's go into an invoice. Let's say that we are working on a claim. Okay, so we're going through the invoice, we took any payments, and now we've launched our claim and we're going to start working there. And once again, a question comes up. Maybe as you're reviewing the claim, you see an IC10 code that looks kind of odd, right? Well, you want to say, well, last time we did a test, did we also use that same code? You, of course, can bring this up once again and see what you need to see, right? So this information is available with a single click in the patient administration screen, the patient visit screen, and within the patient invoice screen. Now, this blue symbol itself will change depending on whether there's an alert in place for this patient. So for example, here, if I have something like left sunglasses in office, right, and I go ahead and save that, what you'll see is it's going to change the symbol. So it's gone from that blue sphere to the yield sign. And when I hover over it, I can see, or the warning sign, when I see that, I can see what the alert is. Okay, so once again, even if I'm in the patient visit screen or in the invoice screen, I can still see those alerts. If I click on it, now I'll be able to see that alert is at the very top of the screen. Same thing goes for tags. So if we have a tag in place for this patient, I'll just go ahead here and say bad debt, let's say. We'll pick that one. We'll also be able to see that as part of the patient summary pop-up and as part of the alert. So when I click there, now we can see the patient tags as well. So once again, hopefully a very convenient tool that gives you access to very specific information at the point in time when you need it. Of course, if you have any questions about this, please let us know. We're always happy to kind of discuss this further with you. So thank you very much for joining us for Counselor Feature Friday. As always, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and be well.